But this guy, Based Wizard? I mean, this guy may be the second coming, man. I can't believe it.
Not gonna lie, this has been fun, but Wings got here, and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna dip and leave you gents to cover this.
Thank you for telling me that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be seeing you.
Yep. For the Hazzy.
See ya. All right.
All right.
Oh,
Going
okay, right into it. Perfect.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
so they had to play in their group phase, and they also had to play for like a tiebreaker. And it was extremely close, game 5. BassMage won in the group phase.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then
he almost died.
in the tiebreaker, it was not close.
Yeah.
And Chag won.
Yeah, he bodied him.
Yeah, I think part of it was Chag just really wasn't sure what to like expect out of Puff, and I think now that he has like a way better idea of what this character can do and what BassMage is fishing for, Chag's got a really good shot coming into it.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that Chag definitely SDI'd or DI'd in right on that dare.
Yeah, on the dare.
Because
so
if he did not, it will, like if he pulls back, it will hit you forward and it'll true combo into a fair or a nair, and that probably would have been the kill. So really great awareness from Chag to understand the impending situation.
Yeah, this is so hard. Jigglypuff's hard to juggle just because, like, well, let me just, I'm up here.
You know, it's such, like, you say it's hard to, like, juggle her, which I agree, but, like, you just don't really have to. Like, you can just do, like, some low commitment, like, low aerial, and, like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. The character is, like, you know, still pretty exploitable in other ways. You just don't have to rely on the juggling.
Exactly.
She can definitely reset the ledge if she wants to.
Yeah,
like, she can have it. I don't care. Have the ledge.
And it's like, you get one juggle hit, it's like the equivalent of like hitting other characters 3 times, right? And sometimes we kind of forget that. We just feel like I should be able to hit you 3 times, and that's usually when they catch you slipping, catch you, you know, overextending, and then they punish you for it. So like, yeah, just take the little damage you get, and it's good enough because his character is light as hell.
Oh wow, well, SD there, but still has the lead here. But yeah, I mean, especially if you have speed, right? Not every character has that privilege, but if you can keep consistently tracking Puff either on the air or on the ground, right? Do low to the ground commitments, you should be able to just like trap the landing at a certain point in time, right?
True. That's why they offer ledge more often than not, though, so they don't fall into that.
Up and over here, coming down with the nair. Chag not being able to pick up the grab. The back air does connect. This is a great position here for Chag.
Every little bit of damage matters so much for Puff.
Yep,
like
it counts.
Like all that like untrue combos, like well, you know, like pseudo true combos that you're taking it adds up so fast. Like that up smash definitely killed.
Yeah. Going up and over with the teleport, the dash attack. Yeah, and a straight up air is going to be it here. So see Chag throwing it out there. The drift to the left, wave land, trying to get something spicy going here.
Yeah, if he had a little bit more stage, that double jab could have been into something else. Or I got a dash attack.
Like I say, one thing BassMage is insanely good at is just knowing when he can run at you.
Yeah.
Like, it would make no sense for Jigglypuff to run half stage at you and you also, like, run away at the same time. But something like he just knows when that's happening. Like, he finds the gap in your aerials and just chases you down.
Ooh, he definitely plays aerial footsies. Yeah, that's going to do it.
It's that unpredictable explosive flame. Not when you expect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's the predictable ones where they like double jump onto the stage with it and stuff like that, but that was definitely like a falling one, right? Yeah. Because that's around the time where they could also teleport like straight right to the ledge too, right?
You're so busy trying to like position yourself to 2-frame the teleport that you just get hit. No punish on that high teleport there.
Nope, not at all. Good dash attack again on this landing. Chag looking really good right now. Got the bear. You know, just about time to potentially see a kill attempt come out of Chag.
Here's the nair. See if BassMage can get something started with dash attack. Jigglypuff's just so damn slow on the ground.
Yeah, definitely trying to go for the kill there, but you'll get punished for it every single time he's done explosive flame.
We've seen BassMage
hit it.
Yeah, up air rest. You better watch it.
You can't let him have anything. Like, I would be more comfortable in the corner here because, like, I wouldn't be put in a tech situation, but Flirtel's going to close it out. Wow, what an interesting place to use that, and it worked.
That was brilliant.
I think that was definitely, like, remember we were talking about where Puffs feel like they can reset the ledge for free, right? And, like, Chag didn't really look like he was putting too much effort to cover that. And kind of like how you were saying earlier, like, there's some situations where you purposely don't try to pressure anything there and make your opponent feel really comfortable doing said option, right? I think Chag did that exactly right there with that forward tilt. Throwing out that meaty option right above the ledge, right? Just like, I know you're going to go in this general area to reset to the ledge here. You don't want to mess with my up air, and was able to seal out game 1 with that. So amazing play from Chag here.
He made him literally burn out all his jumps until he went to the end. And then he just had
I didn't
to
even
air
notice
dodge.
that was every single jump?
Yeah, he just literally kept jumping, and he's just like kept moving around, and then at that point, he just felt like he had to air dodge.
Dang,
Chag.
Smack, smack.
Yeah.
Chag, nice with it.
Yeah, dude.
Fundies.
Team Fundies.
Hey.
All right, game number 2. Small Battlefield is the pick here. Now, I did hear BassMage say that he was a huge fan of Smash Bros., like one of his best stages, personally, and for the character as well, which I think makes a lot of sense. Just corner carry into the F throw, right? The stage is so small.
Small Battlefield kind of has like some shades of that.
Right,
Like,
Small
you do have a little
Battlefield,
bit easier of a time getting in.
It feels like the second smallest stage in the stage list currently. If this is what it feels like. I don't know the exact like.
Well, it also feels like that because the platforms are there too.
a little
And,
lower.
like you can like access most of the stage for that reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
good bear. Wow, good reads on these teleports.
Even if not small numbers wise, like it's still smaller.
Feels concentrated.
Yeah.
It's a good way to put it.
Oh my gosh, that shield is literally Skittles.
I know.
You cannot shield.
I mean, we've seen BassMage bust out the shield breaks all tournament long with the pound too, so you got to watch it.
The Nair knock
almost
is
killing it.
Okay, here's an air here for Chag. Just going to stay underneath the platform. Use it as a ceiling here against Jigs and some of these aerials, but Jiff can hard drift
Oh
in.
my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be your life.
Oh my. Deleted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like super dead.
That was just such a good time for Chag to do that explosive flame, just in case he goes for a dash back or jump back. But Puff is not fast enough to really chase him afterwards if he misses either.
Yeah, Chag mostly loses these stocks because like of these like really unnecessary risks he's like taking. Like that dash attack that he just went for that he ended up losing the stock for wouldn't have really net him anything except for that dash attack. You know,
Right.
Like, it's an offbeat option that generally would work, but like there's no reason to take that risk.
Yeah, it's not worth the risk for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes, especially when you have the lead, sometimes it's better to do some like on paper plays, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course, you always want to have the mix as well, but
Yeah, it's on paper because it's good.
yeah,
Simply put, like it's a good option. Hard to deal with.
it's a really good book, I swear, man.
Of course, jab, jab, into dash attack. I'm trying to
Oh.
follow these teleports, man. These cancels have been so
Cancel.
clean.
All right, again, Chag. I mean, for the most part, Chag should be like feeling like he has control in the neutral, right? You have you have nair, you have up air, you have a lot of these commanding hitboxes in the air to air Jigglyp, even the back air as well, right? But Jigs always trying to find the way to whiff punish, kind of Wario-esque, right?
Wow, okay. And dash attack's going to close it out, man. Just enough percentage. That's all you need.
I love that. Like when you have invincibility, Chag will do that double jump and like he can teleport down, he can teleport to the side,
Yeah.
he can cancel off of the platform. It's so good. Wow, he is finding these back arrows at like the perfect times, like the perfect percent.
Yeah, yeah, and that move is really slow. To sink that back air in the correct location, it's amazing, and it doesn't have the disjoint it used to have too. So you definitely kind of have to get pretty close to get it.
He's good at it though, man. He's been doing this for a long time.
Oh yeah,
He's
making
used
the
to getting
buff
camped.
work.
Like some characters you pick and you sign up for getting camped. And
Oh,
Puff is one
yeah.
of those characters. Like
Little Mac, Incineroar, like
Yeah, Luigi.
Luigi. Oh, of course. Like,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
is
there
part
we go.
of the MO.
We know this.
Dare loops. Got the air dodge.
Oh, the
How's
mix
it going to
up.
continue?
The
Double
mix
fair?
up.
Do you have a
And-
jump? Yes, Chag saving the
Wow,
jump and
that
not
didn't catch.
catching the
I'm
nair.
very surprised that Nair did not catch.
I mean, usually when you teleport at a little bit above the ledge, it's harder, like the window to get the snap is
Right.
a little lower.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It depends on the angle. I know there's specific angles, but
Yeah, where you
like
have no
going
two
straight
frames.
up or going at a 45, those are the easiest ones to, throw out a meaty hitbox.
Down throw falls. Not a true combo. You saw the Puff jump there. Jumping at a Hitsun is generally not a good idea with Puff because like she expands,
Puffs up,
and it,
yeah.
But it's such a bad habit, right, of like people who have multiple jumps, because usually jumps seem like the safest
yeah,
way to get out of those
expendable.
things. Right, right.
Oh,
you know what
again.
time it
You
is.
just forget.
The grounded one, it's always the grounded one
Yeah,
he gets.
it's
Does
so
the
good.
grounded one do more shield damage? I'm very curious
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
very curious about that too, man. And-
Because, dude, the
and
grounded one,
it's
man.
so fast, right? So it's so funny because you'll just sit there and you just think you're gonna see a jump, then a bear, a jump, then a nair, right? So you're like,
Yeah.
shield here. At worst, he grabs me. I don't give a crap. and he'll just walk up to you casually. Got him. Punch. You're dead. Lost your life. Like, you're dead. You're dead. Like, oh, shit.
Why'd she part Mickey Mouse now?
Yeah, I don't know. Stupid Puff. All right, let's get into it, dude. Going into game 3 here on Kalos.
Yeah, and Jigs is like a character that you have to really respect the Rising Fair and the Rising Nair neutral, right?
Yep.
Just like one of the main combo stars we see that's like pretty much BassMage's go-to option, right? Unless he wants to throw a really deep hitbox being dash attack.
I love that combo. I can't lie.
Oh,
that carry,
crazy.
yeah.
The corner carry
just
is
be
wild.
swerving on you. Like, what up?
Into the one of the most broken forward throws in the game for setting up for edge guarding,
good.
overlapping with
So
the character strength, right?
Yep. Ooh.
Down
More
throw,
time.
setting
Yep.
up
Down
here.
throw. We want the extra damage.
I'm a huge fan of Jigglypuff's pummel.
Yeah.
She's pissed.
Yo, she's had enough,
angry.
bro. Hey, what's
Oh,
good,
look at
cuz? What you got? What you got in them pockets?
Yo, you talking shit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you in the alleyway now. All up in my Kalos. Yeah.
Wow, low
Jeez.
profiling that back air, getting a back air of his own. This is a perfect situation to be in.
It
if you're
really
Puff. Because now you can play at whatever pace you want. There is
Guaranteed,
nothing.
by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way.
spinning on him. By the way, BT dubs. All right. I hate that when you react to the counter too fast.
I know. Oh,
I hate that.
I despise that with a passion.
Yeah.
Like I reacted too soon. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, punish! Come on. Okay.
yeah. Some counter, and it's so weird because some counters are more active than others, right? Like Sora's counter,
So weird,
like just
yeah.
has way less ending line, so you got to react faster. It's very weird cadence.
Yeah.
Ooh, good high recovery there, going to the platform instead.
Okay, good bear on top of his head.
You just gotta respect Puff in the air. Like, I know you just got your shield broken,
We're moving.
but oh, the movements?
Sometimes that's the power up, right? Before you go Super Saiyan, you're just like charging.
Yeah.
All the
Yep.
dust is flying, like around you.
Yeah,
You're like,
right.
And then he goes for an up tilt.
Yeah.
All right, Chag getting that first stock off. And I mean, this is, we talked about not wanting to go Smashville. You still take BassMage to a really big open stage like Kalos and still operating so well here.
Yeah.
I think Jigs likes this stage. Like, just straight up. You live
Yeah,
longer.
fair.
And your primary thing to do is gimp.
Yep,
And like,
yep.
And your corner carries still get them there. That's the
Exactly,
crazy part, right?
yeah.
Like, there's a ton of other characters that would hate that, but because the corner carry is so long and the forward throw is so ridiculous, it doesn't hurt you as much as you would think.
even if it doesn't set up for a corner carry, like you either land on that platform, which still sucks, or like you hit the stage where you're probably in a tech situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even I feel like the only thing you'd have to worry about is maybe wall jumps, like giving some characters, like maybe Falcon a wall jump here is like
Yeah.
not
Oh
the best
my
idea.
gosh,
Oh,
Big
no.
damage, big
Okay.
damage.
Bro, I just thought he was.
I thought it was over.
Yeah, I thought he was going. Like, I just thought he was
Yeah.
about to get jammed. All right, we back.
And that ledge snap is so far.
So
like,
generous.
My goodness.
Yeah.
The
Catching
magnets.
the jump there. I think BassMage has just gotten used to when Chag wants to jump.
Yeah.
That's like the small time it takes for you to get into the air. That's enough of a window for someone to realize that they
The
can get in.
adaptation by BassMage is actually insane.
Yeah, this is not how I expected this to go at all.
He
I'm
is the
not gonna
student
lie.
of the game, man. Every single time I see him go away, and he's like, what was that? How did I die to that? And then he'll come back like an hour later and be like, oh.
I will never die to this
Yeah,
again.
I'll never die again. I've detailed all things. Wow, okay.
Oh, what? Sour dash attack in the tech chase to strong dash attack?
Ah,
Hold
GG's.
up. Hold the phone.
That head game is ridiculous.
Dang.
Can I talk about it?
Can I talk about it? Please. It's crazy too, because Kalos, I feel like, you know how Puff will kind of jump around and then reset to ledge, right? You have that platform to reset too, so you could either also go to ledge or just land on that platform and be like, I get all 5 of my jumps back. Haha.
Yep.
So, I mean, you kind of pointed out earlier, maybe thinking like, a pretty good stage for Puff. And I think having like those kind of side platforms to reset your resources, you generally gravitate towards there anyway and disadvantage as Puff. So
Right.
I do like the stage switch here from Chag. Instead of going to Cal, try to have something with more room. I think PS2, you still have a lot of room to work with. The platforms are a little smaller too. So you're getting that room, but not giving BassMage a place to reset that's a little away from the stage.
Okay, just feel pressure. Just gonna
Watch
blow
that
right
shield.
back. Yep, definitely.
All right, there we go. A lot
Another
more
whip.
accurate with those dash attacks this time
Yeah.
around. Usually he'd be getting punished for that, but
Oh, here we
mainly
go.
a kill
This is the
percent.
punish.
blender.
Oh, yeah, DI'd in.
It seems pretty hard to tell which way they're going to pop out. I see even BassMage like still not always getting the correct side that they pop out of the down air.
Yeah, usually the main thing for that dare is like you initially go forward, right, or you drift back, and at the very, very end, as you're about to do your last couple of hits, that's when you drift forward to make sure that you're close enough to them while still getting them on the right side, right?
Okay.
But it seems like Chag is actually DIing in or SDIing in as much as
SDIing in
possible.
to counteract
so,
that.
Yeah, so you can't really do that. And then you got to switch the whole thing up, and it makes it harder to do the combo. So, really great awareness there from Chag.
Yeah, if I had to compare it to something else that's a little bit more familiar for everyone, it's like setting up Ivysaur Nair to up B. Because you want to be drifting at the very end of it, but you want to be drifting right and like still have them right in the middle, but just to the right a little bit, and then that last hit, and then you're like already full drifting forward to get the vine whip.
Exactly.
Very similar with Jigglyp with the down air. But there's so much more hits, right? So you can also influence that as a player, right? And try to SDI to kind of screw up.
Right, and she's obviously faster than Ivysaur in the air, so it makes it easier for her to do. But still, she has to do it in that kind of way. Mewtwo has to do it similarly too.
Oh
right?
yeah, with Nairs, multi-hitters.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen Chag use too much Nair, like outside of like the low percents.
Yeah.
I still feel like it's good. Like
In this matchup?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm just assuming, but like Puff is usually jumping in the air and like trying to like whiff punish you, like jump like dash attacking in at this point, especially when she's at kill percents. It's just a good go for her.
So one thing to note is most of the time Palu gets like 50% off of a Nair, but against Puff, since she's so floaty, Puffs will SDI/DI upward, so you only get one Nair into a singular up air and that's it.
Yeah.
You can't even like Nair to Nair, or you're so floaty that you're cutting it short. I mean, obviously that doesn't mean don't go for it, right? I still think Nair just commands a lot of space in the air, and you just use it to win neutral.
Yeah.
It's just a good low commitment, like air to air.
No, absolutely,
absolutely. Which is one of the reasons why Palu is just good in general.
Exactly. Yeah, correct. And
that neutral air though.
He's like not even doing it. He's like 3-stocking.
Oh, still alive here.
Wow.
Wow, man.
He's making a lot of use of that counter that is widely considered trash.
Yeah.
Widely.
All right, here, going into this last stock here for BassMage. Let's see who can start.
Oh,
yep,
jab.
that's real.
Sour.
Oh, wait, okay. That was kind of sauce.
Yeah.
He's cooking. He was in the kitchen.
Yeah, he's definitely in the kitchen. Oh, yeah, we got
yeah,
me too.
Okay,
No more.
Hey, can I cook here? Can I cook here?
No.
Can I cook here?
Sorry.
Okay.
Hell's
All right.
Kitchen. You're out. You're done.
Damn.
You're cooked.
All right, see ya.
But I like it because I thought we were going to see hard fair into just like ending the combo, but he actually extended another rep and he lined it up with the sour fair into another like jab. And I was like, wait, if you can line that up, that means technically you can just keep doing it, right?
But I'm wondering if that happened because he recognized that Chag was DIing in on the dare.
Oh, I see what
You know
you're
what I
saying.
mean? So
Yeah.
maybe that's
Adjustment.
right. So maybe that's the adjustment to that as to why that worked, and normally it wouldn't work. If it is, that's godlike.
That is godlike.
That's actually godlike. He's like, oh, you're not daring me? Okay, bet.
Square up.
Punch him in the mouth. Yeah, square up. Where your mama stay? Where your granddad at?
Dang it! If BassMage like converted fully off of that on the left side, that could have like been the situation for the game, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, wow. Even though Chag was up in like 3-1, BassMage made that look very competitive towards the end there, just showing how clutch BassMage can be here. And man, this is one hell of a set.
Yeah, dude, and Ultimate Jigs is pretty hype, dude. I watching it, I think it's hype.
Yeah,
I like the combo.
It's more
game.
entertaining than previous iterations.
Yes,
I'd say.
right.
Yeah,
for sure.
The combo game is fun to watch for sure,
Yeah.
and like you can tell the combo game is deep because like you're noticing different routes and stuff, and you're like, oh wait a minute, dang. So wait, if you did do that, you would get another rep into the corner carry into the like.
Right.
It's cool putting the pieces together.
Yeah.
He keeps catching that air dodge and getting this double.
See, that's the one, dude. That's the air combo.
No way! Oh, the
my
angle.
gosh,
So
that's
godlike.
crazy.
He keeps coming back after that.
Yeah.
It's hard to guess though, because Paul's got the schmix ups.
Yeah.
Game 5, you got to bring every single schmix you can here.
Absolutely.
But that was dope. Like, that was the one we saw last time, right? When he tried to do a dare off stage, but then Chag DI'd it super in, but he still got him this time around into that combo, man.
So BassMage actually counterpicking Callus this time. The last time we were here, it was actually Chag's counterpick. So,
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, BassMage, you said it earlier, Tyler, just the, this map being really good for Jigs.
Yeah.
What? Wow! I feel so bad for Chag.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna say it. Don't think that was supposed to be a forward smash. Maybe a
my
forward air,
gosh.
but it works out really well. That takes that. That's really bad to be going down like early to Puff like that.
And I guess that Nair hit into up tilt isn't a true combo. Wait a minute, though. Just going to back off. No, it wasn't true. I guess too much rage on to BassMage here. But yeah, usually that Nair hit fast fall into the up tilt is a true combo on a lot of characters. Is a kill confirm for Palu, but maybe for Jigs, it's just too small.
True. Wait. That hit the shield. Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, that was a shield break setup because he already got a bear on that shield, so he's like, oh yeah, I'm about to pop you right now,
Go ahead,
bro.
be scared. What's
Yeah,
up?
be real scared. That's just so sick.
I'm just so interested if
had the
Pound,
right idea.
Pound has more shield breaking attributes on the ground. I feel like every time BassMage is in, like, there's
always
like
on
the
the ground.
shield pressure pounds that are the aerial pounds, and then there's like, I'm trying to break your shield pound, which is usually on the ground.
One. Yeah. Anyone in the chat, if you know, please go ahead and tag all of us. I would definitely be interested in that. My gosh, what a cleanup. And on the verge.
A little bit of meditation from Chag. He's closing his eyes, he's picking the controller back up. Like,
You got to do it.
I don't know.
Oh no.
BassMage is playing extremely well. He's just not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really feel like it all started with that Nair into up tilt. That was really, really unfortunate because that is a kill confirm for most of the rest of the cast. But again, like we talked about, not a lot of players maybe knowing their exact specific kill confirms on a character like Jigglypuff. Not a lot of characters like Jigglypuff, you know. Very light, very floaty, and, you know, very small.
True. Okay, hold up now.
I feel like we usually don't see this kind of Chag, where like this is like more determined, like aggressive Chag. Whereas like normally he would like kind of buckle, like have anxiety about it. But I like this.
Yeah,
I see drive. You know.
Yeah.
Chag definitely stepping up in huge ways here at Summit. In terms of like his general improvement overall throughout a tournament, I feel like this is his biggest one for sure.
Yeah, ever since main stage, honestly, I feel like he's really been on that level. He wants it, man. Good bear.
Every single hit, man, is just adding up, and it's looking more and more in BassMage's favor.
Through the dash attack. Oh, we're gonna go for a chase here. Yeah, the bear.
Very well done for Bass.
Man, can we talk about all these different edge guards? Palutena with a ton of mix on a lot of these edge guards. We didn't really see BassMage like going too deep, but the ones he did was able to get, I believe on the second stock, got a really deep forward air, got the fade back, kind of used that pressure to force Chag to do an early teleport. Maybe Chag thought he was in threat range already. Just a complete 180 turnaround, fade back into the back air. The way that BassMage played that game 5 was absolutely insane.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, he had been like recovering like at relatively the same time every time. Like BassMage wouldn't even feign that he was gonna cover low, and like he would still just teleport early. Like, yeah, I agree honestly. That second stock was honestly the set decider there. It was just absolute obliteration.
Yeah.
He held on to that stock for so long.
Based Wizard.
Based Wizard. What up?
It's Based Wizard.
Based Wizard. Sit down.
I won that. I'll try and sit down. I keep thinking I'll trip on it.
You got this, bro.
I feel you, man. It's hard. It's hard.
If you can
to, like,
edge guard like that,
I
I know you can get on that
there
chair
you go.
free.
Hey. Yeah, tilt the microphone.
Right,
tilt the mic.
There we go.
There you go.
That's good.
Oh, my man's is shaky. You can angle it down. You got it.
You good. You got it. Yeah.
Oh,
you got
yeah.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
what a
very
set, bro.
happy I won that again. I was very annoyed by the tiebreaker, so I just
Oh my
I put it
God.
all when I was playing, and that's really it. I slowed the pace down like crazy again. And I realized, so that first stock with that forward smash was a complete misinput. I will keep it.
He called it out.
100.
Yeah.
Right.
That
So
was
you
a
play
complete-
Smash Stick. You play Smash
That was a
Stick.
complete misinput. I played Smash Stick. That was just a mess up. But as soon as I realized the second stock, he was pissed about that and started fishing for dash attack. I just used it to my advantage.
Yeah, that second stock you held on for dear life. Like,
Yeah.
he kept trying to, like, overextend. He kept trying to call you out, and you just weren't giving at all. You like had him, you were like leading him by rope. Like,
Yeah, as soon as I like realized he was dash attacking me, I just won.
Right.
That was my entire like mindset on it. As long as I can keep this stock and have him keep dash attacking and getting annoyed, I can win.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
like that you mentioned, you know, you understood that he was frustrated, but you also understood what the player does when they're frustrated.
Yeah.
Like, the emotional side of Smash is so important that you understand the emotion, but you also understand the moves attached to the emotion.
Exactly.
Some players, when they're scared, they're swingy. Some players, when they're scared, they're air dodgy, right? Like,
Some people just don't commit.
Yeah, sometimes
Right.
they're mad and they swing, right? So you got to know the underlying cause of it.
Yes.
Man, look
I
at
realized
that
that
right
like in our last set because he would do things that like his
go.
openings would always be like a dash attack and he would dash back dash attack.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't really like change that up at all. So I tried to use that to my advantage for the future.
Yeah, and I love you keying in on that and all the situations that would be surrounding that. I had a question for you. So at one point in time, you're doing your dare combo, and he had DI'd in a way that he ended up behind you, right?
Yeah.
So did you? Another time you had gotten that situation, you did the jab, and then you did fair, and then you did jab again. Is that conditioned? Is that based on someone DIing in, or is that actually a true combo regardless?
So like I like doing the jab there because a lot of people like jumping, or there will be certain situations where like the jab will just work. But he DI'd away, and I can't get a grab there, so it's like I'll just get a jab. It's -7. At worst, I get grabbed, and I have data.
Oh, okay.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, good job on the victory. I hope you
top 8 at Summit.
Top 8 at Summit. Congratulations. With Jigglypuff, you are absolutely out of your mind.
The entire tournament so far. I've done Soul Puff at every major right now.
That's
I haven't
crazy.
Gone my
Different behavior. Clinically different.
Yeah.
Shout out to
BassMage.
BassMage, by the way. Probably gonna do a Jigglypuff guide soon, man. So
Smash
I
Universe.
do have one on my
man.
YouTube.
Yeah, let's go, man. We need a
Just
collab,
BassMage
man.
If you want my
Collab
YouTube,
it.
there's a little puff guide.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's
there you
go.
go.
Check it
Let's
out,
go.
man. This
Greatly
stuff is sick.
appreciate it.
All right, so thank you to BassMage. Again, congratulations to him. Make sure to check out his Twitter, his YouTube, and all that stuff. But make sure to keep checking out this bracket, of course. But we're going to have to take a quick break before we do that. Make sure you stay with us.